Good morning, this is Federico Bentley from Ayondo Markets giving you this morning's market update. This morning we turn our focus to Britain's blue chip index, where we saw it plummet to its lowest level since January, yesterday after mining behemoth Glencore failed to reassure investors with its response to a global slump in the price of metals. Shares in Glencore tumbled nearly 10% to a record low of 158.95p, while stocks in fellow mining giants Rio Tinto and Anglo American suffered falls of around 4%. The relentlessly bearish oil market has also taken toll on its Glencore. The price of US crude dropped to its lowest level for 6.5 years last night due to a massive stockpile across the pond which has stoked fears of a global glut in the so-called black gold. The UK 100 closed at 6,403.45, its lowest value in over 7 months. The last time it fell below this was 14th of January when it finished the day at 6,388.46. The blue chip index was trading at 7,122.75 when it hit its record high in April. All but 5 UK 100 shares ended in the red yesterday. Now looking at European markets this morning, the UK 100 rolling is trading almost 30 points below. The France 40 rolling is 22 points below. And as for the Germany 30 rolling is nearly 17 points lower in this morning's trading. Turning our focus to Greece, German lawmakers were recalled early and the Bundestag has voted in favour of a third Greek bailout deal worth 86 billion euros. The vote passed with a majority of 454 in favour, 113 against and 18 abstentions. Ahead of the vote, German Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble, who has taken a tough line with Greece in the talks. Yesterday evening, head of European Stability Mechanism signed a contract for Greece's third bailout agreement, meaning a further 86 billion euros of financial assistance will be released to the struggling economy over the next 3 years. The Board of Governors approved the loan following a majority yes vote from the German Parliament early in the day. Each Eurozone member state had to back the move for it to go ahead. The release of funds will come as a huge relief to Athens, which would have missed tomorrow's deadline of a €3.2 billion repayment to the ECB without it. Skipping across the pond, the minutes from the Federal Reserve July meeting disappointed markets as they gave no indication to the central bank would hike rates as soon as September. Additionally, the minutes also highlighted concerns over the state of the global economy. With uncertainty remaining over wage growth and inflation, the officials generally agreed that more information was needed for a hike to go ahead. US interest rates have not been raised from their near zero level since 2006, and analysts have been looking out for a hint that the bank will raise rates at its next committee meeting in September. In order for the change to be made, the Fed has been firm in its requirement for inflation to be on course with a 2% target. Looking at US markets yesterday, the Wall Street rolling fell over 162 points or 0.93% to 17,348.73. The US 500 lost 17 points or 0.83%, and the US tech rolling dropped over 40 points or 0.8% to 5,019.05. Now for some corporate news. Meggitt has won a contract from the Defense Logistics Agency worth up to nearly $40 million. Phoenix Group has appointed Henry Staunton as chairman subject to regulatory approval. He's due to succeed Sir Howard Davies from the 1st of September. WH Smith is expecting results for the year ending 31st of August to be slightly ahead of his analyst expectations. Premier Oil made a loss of $375.2 million for the first 6 months to 30th of June 2015, after posting a profit after tax of $172.7 million in the same period last year. Ranks Group revenue rose 4% to £738.3 million in the 12 months ended 30th of June, from £707.7 million a year earlier. Now, the Co-op Bank posted a £233 million net loss for the 6 months ended 30th of June. Now for some key data and focus we have this morning at 9:30 UK retail sales, followed by at 11 AM UK CBI Industrial Trend Survey, and at 1:30 PM we have US initial jobless claims, and at 3 PM we have US existing home sales. That's all for today's news, so thank you very much for listening and good luck for your day's trading.